This really is the place to be. And here is the national anthem of Norway. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player with a classic number 10 look about him is Martin Odegaard, Peter. It'll be crucial that he can pick the ball up between the lines, as he prefers to do. That'll allow him to show off his trickery. If he can find that space, then all options are open, and the opposition defence might be stretched.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, sweet feet. Alex Telles. Lucas Paqueta. Over to the left. That's very neat. Alex Telles. And that's aimed into the middle. Haaland. Berger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, delicate chip through. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He can get that clear. Haaland carries the ball down the right. Berger. Oh, this is a great position. Rafinha. Norway making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Gabriel. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Haaland! It's a loose ball. Casemiro. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Berg, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Alex Telles. Gabriel shifted upfield. Alex Telles. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, played through for the wide man. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Østigard. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Marquinhos. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Surlot. That's a throw. Played into them. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Matheus Cunha. Østigard gets over and intercepts. Haaland, now he's off and running. Lucas Paqueta. Alex Telles. Gabriel. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Lucas Paqueta. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Plays it out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Danilo. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Moved on forwards. Haaland chasing after it. Haaland! Haaland! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo, and he goes cross-field. Casemiro. Alex Telles. Casemiro. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. He could be in here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Brazil head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Odegaard with the clearance. Surlot. Odegaard. Hagen. Aim forwards. Marquinhos makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Haaland. And he's managed to get free. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Now this could be a chance. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Odegaard. Swung over into the middle.
Norway have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gets it away. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Looks to clip it forward, and he's picked out the run. Tries to get it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! Haaland with a beautifully timed run. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. And it's Alex Telles. Lucas Paqueta. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Marquinhos. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. That's really well manoeuvred. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Chance to shoot now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? It didn't come off, movement, an audacious effort.
Mateus Cunha really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Ødegaard. Berg. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger. Knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Alex Telles. Alex Telles clips it so gently. Well, played right into his path. Has a go! He'll try to keep this alive. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
And back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Vinicius! Oh, taken with style!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Marquinhos. Danilo. Rafinha. No, again there's no way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's Casemiro. And here's Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Alex Telles plays it in. He's dealt with that well.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ødegaard. Great hit! So close to drawing level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a throw-in.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lucas Paqueta looking to run onto it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Hit into the middle. Cleared away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Brazil, moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's played forward. Lucas Paqueta. That's a good run down the left. Lucas Paqueta, forwards and with intent. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing, and it was just a lovely show of adaptability. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.